Wisconsin and Minnesota Authors, Part 2, Finding Biographical Information on Your Author. As you begin to read your chosen book, the next part of the assignment is to research the biographical detail of your author. But where should you begin to look? Ideally, you want to search for a variety of source material, including author blogs and publishers' websites, library databases, interviews on the web, social media sites, and interviews on YouTube. It is unlikely that a single source will tell you all the information that you would like to know. Your instructor would like you to begin with the published reliable sources that will be available on some authors in the Madison College library databases. Library databases can provide some of the following types of source material for some authors. Using Madison College library databases. To begin searching for articles on your Wisconsin author, click the green tab to see our list of research guides. Using the drop-down menu that appears, select College Reading and Study Skills. Once on the guide, select the tab Finding Author Information and use the search box that's provided below. In the library, database means a large collection of articles that have been arranged or indexed by topic. Databases can be searched, just like the databases on the web, such as Google. To find the article contents, click the full text link that appears in the record. What you will hope to find are articles with content that provides biographical details about your author. Here I've put my author name in the first search box and have changed the drop-down menu next to her name to Subject so that we can find if there are articles about her rather than just about the book she's written. This will often also exclude articles that the author has written on other topics that are unrelated to her personal life. A similar search for articles about author Michael Perry turned up more than 500 articles about him. There are also more exhaustive ways to search for information on your author, such as putting his name in quotes and leaving the drop-down next to the search box alone. Of course, this also might mean more false hits. Here's one that addresses the wrong Michael Perry, and this one, after we read a bit further, we realize it's about the Michael Perry that we're researching. EBSCO databases also have an assortment of tools for emailing, linking to, printing, and citing articles. Or, if you prefer to save them as a student, you may sign up for a free account and organize your author information in the databases. Databases from public libraries. If you're a student taking college reading here in Wisconsin, as a state resident, you have access to BadgerLink through the link address at the top of this page, or check with your public library. If you're an out-of-state student, check with a local librarian to see what information options you have. Finding author information on the web. Instructors would prefer that you use library database sources first, but you can also search for author pages or sites that have information about your author. You may also find interviews on your author on places like YouTube. Author pages are sometimes a great source of more detail about an author, especially if they link to interviews or provide their own biographical information. Other authors might regularly contribute to their own blogs, which might be another source you can mine for information. And if you're fortunate, an author will have given at least a few interviews in which biographical information has been discussed. Increasingly, writers have social media pages on Facebook and other sites where they might share some details of their personal lives. You might also try to contact your writer with some specific questions, although don't expect an author's email to do all the work for you. Try to use a brief email to get at the parts of his life you are still wondering about after you've done your research. On occasion, a student will get an opportunity to interview an author face-to-face. If it happens that you find yourself confused or you're unable to find information on your author, don't hesitate to contact us using any of the ways listed here. In addition, talk to a librarian near you. Librarians are always happy to help. Thank you for viewing this Howler tutorial and good luck on your assignment.